What's up, guys? Welcome to Chiefs Chat, episode 38. And if you guys couldn't tell, I am absolutely pumped up, okay? I'm absolutely excited because we've got Chiefs playoff football to talk about here. You know, it's been a while, it's been a long wait, but it's finally here, okay? Chiefs postseason football is upon us, you know, and it's only a short amount of time until we get to the Super Bowl, which, you know, obviously we'll be at because it's the Chiefs. Frankly, I don't see anyone being able to beat the Chiefs, and that includes our division opponents here, divisional round opponents, the Cleveland Browns, who beat the Steelers. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm super pumped up because we're playing the Browns. Give me a break, guys. You know, anybody in the comments, you guys can argue with me. Okay, you guys can, you know, make your case here, but I don't understand it. I don't see, you know, any reason as to why the Browns have even a chance at beating the Chiefs. You know, you could argue the fact that the Browns have a fantastic running game. If they can get that going, you know, they might have a slim chance of, you know, beating Patrick Mahomes in prime time. Because of the fact that our run defense isn't great. We haven't really been able to stop the run that well all season. And they do have an all-star backfield. I'll give them that, you know. But guess what, man? You know, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens played us in week 3, and we shut them down, okay? They did nothing all game. Lamar had a couple of good runs, I'll give him that. But honestly, overall, we played pretty solid in that game of stopping the best rushing team in the NFL. And the Browns, you know, they're third. I think they're third or second. You know, I know for a fact that they're either third or second, you know, kind of in the mix there with the Titans, Derrick Henry. But guess what? We were able to stop Derrick Henry last season too. You know, so should I be worried at all? You know, obviously that's kind of the main point. That's kind of the main reason as to why I'm kind of like, ooh, you know, maybe I'm a little scared, but not really, because we're able to stop these big rushing teams. And the Browns, they've got Kareem Hunt, you know, a guy who obviously used to play with the Chiefs, fantastic stud running back. And they've got Nick Chubb, very young, very solid, talented running back. They've got an all-star backfield. So we've got a couple of guys to worry about, not to mention Baker Mayfield. He can do some things with his legs. But honestly, should I be worried? I mean, really, should I be worried? You guys, tell me in the comments, should I be worried? Because I'm really not. At this point, I'm really not. If we can stop Derrick Henry, that huge guy, and we can stop Lamar Jackson, who doesn't seem to slow down, I'm not worried about Kareem Hunt. Because frankly, we know, you know, his running style. He was on our team not that long ago. Nick Chubb, not really worried about that guy, to be honest. I think he's a solid back, but not too worried, really, honestly. I already know, okay? I'm sitting here and, you know, I am just thinking about how this game is going to end up going. And I know for a fact that Mahomes is going to feast out on this defense. I mean, it's just plain and simple. You know, the secondary of the Browns, absolute garbage. You know, I can't sit here and name one player who's been, you know, a very solid starter for them on the secondary, to be honest. Just horrible. So, you know, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Sammy Watkins, if he plays. He's been out a couple of games, injured. It doesn't really matter who they put in there because we have Patrick Mahomes and he's going to find a way to get their guys open. Demarcus Robinson, for all I know, he could have a crazy game because this secondary, frankly, is just bad. I mean, seriously, you guys can argue with me in the comments, but I really think they don't stand a chance against Patrick Mahomes. And for that reason, and that reason alone, the Chiefs are going to destroy the Browns. I mean, seriously. You know, playoff Mahomes, we don't play around. You know, playoff Andy Reid, we don't play around. We've been playing around past few weeks in the regular season, you know, making things close. But when you know, come playoff time, we're pulling everything out of the playbook. Now, we know exactly what works. We've been playing all season. We've been winning a lot of games. 14-2 is our current record. Might as well be 14-1. You know, might as well be 15-1 because I think we know the Chiefs would have beat the Chargers if Mahomes was in there. But regardless, okay, this is postseason football. It's a different football team, quite frankly. And at this point, we should know this. Okay, we should know this for a fact. A lot of people thought the Chiefs wouldn't get past the Ravens last year in the playoffs, but the Ravens got knocked out by the Titans, and the Chiefs went on to, you know, beat the Texans after being down 24-0, beat the Titans after being down by 10 points. And then beat this 49ers with 6 minutes left in the Super Bowl being down 10 points. I mean, seriously, guys. I'm not worried. I'm really not. At all. I've built up enough confidence in my football team over the regular season. Now, think about this, okay? Viewers of Chiefs Chat, all right? I want you guys to think about this. The first episode of Chiefs Chat I made was back in week 5 of this regular season. And I made that Chiefs Chat the inspiration basically the reason I started this channel was to talk about the loss that we took against the Raiders. Talk about, how I was feeling after that, blowout loss. Not necessarily a blowout, but a loss to the Raiders, basically. And I just wanted to talk about that. But since then, okay, it's been since October, I think, beginning of October is when I started. Since then, the Chiefs have lost one game, and that was last week to the Chargers. Okay, and does that really count? Okay, it really doesn't in my book. I wasn't upset about that at all. I didn't even make a post-game because I was just like, whatever. That game didn't matter. I made a pregame talking about what I wanted to see from these backup players. And to be honest, in my opinion, I thought it was great. I really liked the way that they played. Obviously didn't play, didn't put a lot of points on the board. But I think, getting some experience for those guys was great. I was really happy to see a lot of those guys do well. Specifically, Darwin Thompson, he played great. Good stuff from him. Really liked that. Unfortunate to see a couple of those injuries, though. DeAndre Baker, he's very promising cornerback. Got him from the Giants a couple of weeks ago, and he ended up getting an injury. It looked pretty bad, honestly, but hopefully he's back for next year. But yeah, DeAndre Baker went down. Willie Gay went down. I hope he's, honestly, I wasn't really watching the game too much. I was at work. So, I was kind of peeking every once in a while, and I noticed that Willie Gay was hurt. I'm not sure how serious that is. Be helpful if you guys dropped a comment on that. Love to read that. But hopefully he's back. Willie Gay, very promising linebacker. I really like Willie Gay. I think, he's going to be a great guy for us in the future. So, yeah, but overall, that's my stance on the game itself. Not worried. Really not worried. The stage is set. I am super excited, guys. I know you guys are too, to watch this Chiefs versus Browns matchup. But Baker Mayfield, an inexperienced playoff quarterback, he had one game against the Steelers, who just fell apart defensively. Supposed to be one of the best defensive teams in the league. They fell apart. It was sad to watch for the Steelers. But I know our defense is better than that. And come playoff time, we're not going to play around. Okay. The Browns took a 28-0 lead on the Steelers. You think that's going to hold against the Chiefs? I don't think so. I really don't. Seriously. Obviously, if it got to that point, we were down 28-0, and I wouldn't feel good. But would I really sit there and be like, are we going to lose this game? You know what? I really think at that point that we're going to lose, because honestly, this team is indestructible. It doesn't matter how many points we're down. We're going to find a way to come back, because that's Patrick Mahomes in this the adaptability of this Chiefs team, the versatile, offense that this team has. It's just incredible. So, that's my stance on the game. I'll probably make a couple more videos leading up to the game. I'll probably make a video during the game, get a live reaction, but as of right now, not worried. Drop a comment if you disagree. Drop a comment if you guys think I should be worried. Even if you're a Chiefs fan, try and get me to worry about this game, because I don't think you can, frankly. But give it a shot. Thanks for watching. Got a couple of videos coming up soon, so stay tuned for those, and peace out.